Hello everyone and welcome back to Marshava Cuisine with Miss Naomi Bungu. In today's video, I'll be making mac and cheese with mixed herb chicken with a slight twist. Today's video will be dedicated to all new university students, undergraduates, postgraduates as well, and on to all those who are living away from home. This video is really dedicated for those that you can have a great meal but on a budget. And for everything that I made in today's video, I spent less than £20. I should say £15 to £17 for all the ingredients. And I'm going to teach you how in future videos as well to eat great food on a budget. I have the list of the ingredients there of what I've used for the macaroni and cheese. To make a mac and cheese, in a large pot, bring to boil 5 to 6 cups of water. Add in 1.5 teaspoons of salt and also add 1.5 teaspoons of olive oil. And after the water has boiled, add in your macaroni pasta and allow this to cook for 7 to 10 minutes or until soft. Once the pasta has cooked, drain this in a sieve. Pour over the drained pasta in a large mixing bowl. To make our cheese sauce, add in 4 tablespoons of butter. Allow your butter to melt until you see no lumps. I would advise you to use a whisk, but my whisk was not available, so I had to use a wooden spoon. Sorry about that, but make sure it is well melted. To the melted butter mixture, I'm going to gradually pour in 1 cup of plain flour. Pour this in a bit at a time until it begins to build up that thick consistency which you will see in the video. Now that our melted butter and plain flour are combined, we're going to then add in 4 to 5 cups of milk and also gradually add in again 1 cup of plain flour. Keep mixing this until you see no traces of lumps. Now for this bit, I would highly suggest for you to use a whisk, and as I mentioned, my whisk was not working or not available. I don't know where it was. I'm sorry about that, but keep whisking this, keep turning this and stirring this. So it's going to need a lot of arm muscle. Keep mixing this until you see no lumps whatsoever within your cheese sauce, because you don't want to eat your cheese sauce with lumps, don't you? After mixing well the butter, milk and flour, I added in the following ingredients, as you can clearly see on the screen, in the following order as well, as I've written that out. The ingredients listed, you can find this at Lidl, Asda, or at Sainsbury's, or even at your local market as well. These are really cheap, and you can spend about £5 or even less on spices. As we mentioned, this is a meal on a budget. After adding in all the spices, allow the cheese sauce to boil for 7 to 10 minutes or until it builds a thick consistency. My slight twist to this recipe is that I've added in diced pancetta and allowed it to brown for 5 to 8 minutes or until lightly brown. Now that the cheese sauce is cooked, add in 4 cups of mature cheddar cheese and mix. Pour in the brown diced pancetta into the cheese mixture and mix well. Now our sauce is ready to be mixed in with the pasta. Pour over the cheese sauce on the pasta and mix well together. Once mixed in a deep casserole dish, add in the pasta mixture. Take your time to build this mixture up, because we don't want to throw everything all inside, and you don't want this to overflow in the oven, and you don't want to spend so much time cleaning out your oven. So follow what I'm doing to layer your pasta. Once the pasta has been layered in the casserole dish, sprinkle this over with mature cheddar cheese. This is really nice. Sprinkle that all over. And allow this to bake in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes or until the cheese is brown and bubbly. To make our mixed herb chicken thighs, what I did is I washed the chicken and scored it and added in 2 tablespoons of dried basil and mixed well together. Followed by 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. And I also added 1.5 tablespoons of paprika. Adding 1 tablespoon of white and black pepper and mix well together. And also adding 2 tablespoons of aromat seasoning. This can be purchased at Asda or Sainsbury's for £1. And for the chicken to have that nice rich juicy flavour, I've added in 1.5 tablespoons of chopped tomatoes and 1 tablespoon of tomato puree to give it that extra juicy flavour whilst we bake it in the oven. To conclude, add in 5 crushed Maggi cubes and mix well. Once that's all been mixed in well together, allow this to marinate for 2 to 4 hours if you're going to make this on the day, or if you're going to do this the following day, allow this to marinate for 24 hours in the fridge. Bake the chicken for 20 to 35 minutes in the oven, or roll the chicken thighs for 15 to 20 minutes until golden. For the sauce, you will be needing 1 red bell pepper and also 1 onion. Then 2 tablespoons of olive oil followed by 1 chopped onion, and allow this to soften. After adding in the onions, add in 1 raw bell pepper and allow this to soften for 5 to 7 minutes. Add in 2 Maggi cubes and 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. Add 1/3 cup of water mixed with 1 teaspoon of tomato puree. This will allow the sauce to thicken and mix well together and allow to cook for 7 to 10 minutes. It is now time to dish up. And here we have it, guys, our macaroni and cheese with our pancetta and our mixed herb chicken to the side, and we're going to pour over that red sauce with the onions and red bell peppers. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and stay tuned for much more videos to come. As I mentioned, guys, this video is dedicated to all the students who are living away from home and even those who are just living away from home for work as well. You can eat great food on a budget. I'm going to place the list of what I purchased down below as well, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Take care. Bye bye.